Good evening. I'm back. Couple of days off. So, yeah, jump right in. Just flew back in tonight, so a little tired. Probably not gonna play too long, but figured I'd jump in, relax a little bit. Ooh. Back. Nice. So I'm only owed 200 gold now. It's me. I don't know that I spelled that right. All right. Anybody's on. Couple people on. Looks like Cal's on. Oh, we had a number of people. Cesium I was aware of. Man. Bunch. I think I barely have enough gold if they all need help. Oh well. Hopefully we don't get a huge influx. Oh well, we'll see.
Great to meet you. Safe.
So Cal was in Japan while I was in Chicago, so he had a much longer flight than I did. At least on an isle you can get up and stretch here, but spell today. So I'm probably not gonna type this out in guild chat, but I had an experience once coming back from JFK where I drank a little bit. My flight was delayed, and there was like a bar right there at the gate, like in the middle of the aisle, basically. So I sat down and just started drinking, and about every hour or two they'd push our flight back further, and yeah, like 6 or 7 hours later I was actually pretty sauced without really realizing it, and then I had to go, and I had like the most monstrous people next to me, just dead asleep. I could not wake them up, and I couldn't get out, and oh my goodness, there's nothing worse than being stuck in an airline seat having to pee and not being able to get out. So, yeah, I can relate. But as he pointed out, all the international flights I've been on bring you booze, which can cause the same problem. That was my, I hate flying really, really badly. It's, well, I could go on and on about why I hate flying, but for many reasons I hate flying. And so that actually used to kind of be my strategy, was I would get really fucking drunk and then get on the plane and pretty much just pass out. And then I'd wake up with a hangover wherever it happened to be that I was going, and I'd just like crash in the hotel room for like 8 hours. And I actually am not someone, I don't drink all that much, but yeah, that was kind of my flying strategy. Oh, I know where I'm at. I'm gonna go left. Yeah, so with flying, I have a couple of things I don't like, but something about being smashed into sardines, treated like a child, and I hate like heights. Feeling of dropping through the air is very unnerving. To me, so I kind of hate that. Like, I do it, and it's not really like, it's not really that concerning. Like, I understand the risk involved, but still just that feeling of like dropping suddenly. I never liked it. I'm not a sushi fan, but I bet for someone who is, that's pretty cool. Being in, I don't want to fight that thing. Being in Japan and all. Fuck it, I'm just gonna run. At one point, that thing really hurt. Like, those things beat the hell out of me. Ooh, hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah, so that was my automatic litter box. It's rather noisy, and it's cold enough now that it got pulled inside, so yeah, I need to figure out a solution, but till I do, I'm just going to mute when it's noisy, so good old low-tech solution. Works great though.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Alright. We're gonna go beat the fuck out of this brute here. You know what? I want to do this. I want to just blast the hell out of it simultaneously.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
So I'm basically just doing some shit for rune cloth at this point.
It's too far away. That's still recharging.
This used to be a pretty good. Excuse me, I need to cough. Used to be a pretty good place to grind rune cloth. Kind of reminded by that of a guide I was looking at, and it was like, oh yeah, I do remember farming watering cloth here. So we'll see if it's as good as I remember. So far, it's been a little lackluster. So sounds like Cal had a bad pug experience. Sounds like it was mostly just asshole sort of things as opposed to incompetence. So I was asking him if the people he was in were in the same guild. Doesn't sound like they were.
I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't pass that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Hey, no. No, you leave that alone. Okay. You were welcome to stay, but you can't fight at my mic. That was the cat, by the way. What is this stuff? And does it drop cloth?
That's still
Perchance.
recharging. I can't pass that.
Kinda remember some of this stuff.
That's still recharging.
My memory is it's not really worth much until, Jesus, it hits hard. Until Karazhan opens up. It does drop cloth, though. So maybe it's worth killing some of this shit. Doubt many people are coming down here. That's Karazhan. Not open. Doesn't open until next expansion. Assuming that that actually happens at some point. So, back door's up there. Front door's right there.
I need to get closer.
That was actually not far from here. Not too many levels ago.
That's still
It's definitely dropping me some rune cloth. Really?
I can't.
So something I didn't do is pop up Discord. So let's take a look here. And it'll take a little bit to start it up. Might as well kill something while I'm waiting. An unliving resident, eh? Let's see how you are in my little bag of dead things.
It's not ready yet. I'll need you.
Really? What did you do? Okay. You shall get frosted. Die, resident.
It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging. I can't pass that.
This isn't terrible, but it's not great.
I can't. That's still recharging. get past that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I'm out of range. Past that yet. That's still recharging. I can't pass that yet. I need to get closer. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't pass that yet. That's still recharging. isn't ready yet. I can't pass that yet. That's still recharging. I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't pass that yet.
Hey, get out of there. Out! Get out of there!
God damn my cat. So it sounds like he's got about 5 bars to 59. Hal does. So I'm suggesting that we
That's still
run some
recharging.
strats tomorrow. We'll see.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, that thing died pretty quick.
I can't pass that yet.
So I wonder about that horde. It seemed like the minute I got here, he was leaving.
That's still recharging.
I imagine I was the reason he was leaving, but it was kind of interesting. And a little odd. Really? These are all gonna be fucking warlocks? Not that I'm complaining. Jesus.
I can't
Yeah,
pass that
you
yet.
stay in line of sight, bud.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't pass that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready
Yeah, it's not terrible, but
That spell isn't ready yet. It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
yeah, so definitely gonna be on tomorrow doing some dungeons and stuff. A little bit more exciting than what I'm doing today. Just farming for a little bit.
That's still recharging. I can't pass that yet.
Nice. Love to see those crits. And the cloth doesn't hurt it. So, an astute viewer might notice that I'm a little bit more dressed up than normal. That's because I like to
That spell isn't ready yet.
look a little bit nicer when I fly.
I can't
Kinda
pass that yet.
miss the old days when flying was kind of special, a fun experience, and I think my dad's right that, you know, they took all the romance out of flying.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, so I still kind of like to try
That's still
to
recharging.
be a little bit old-fashioned when I fly, so I dress up a little bit where, you know, if I was purely going for comfort, I'd just wear like sweatpants and a t-shirt, to be honest with you. Which is what I wear around the house all the time. But
That's still recharging.
so you get to see me in a button-up dress shirt. Which is about as dressed up as I get. Every once in a while I might wear a sport coat, but it's pretty rare. Usually it's kind of this. This is an odd shirt though, because it's a dress shirt without a breast pocket. I tend to buy shirts with breast pocket. I like this color and the material. It's a very like heavy, thick material I'm a fan of, so.
That's still recharging. I can't
But
pass that yet.
I'm typically a fan of breast pockets. Even on t-shirts, I tend to buy t-shirts with breast pockets. Ooh, I'm running out of buffs. That means I've been here a whole 30 minutes. Alright, Warlock, you need to die. Should be using Pyroblast more for these.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
How does that compare? 440? Yeah, it's probably worth it. I don't know how much longer I have in me tonight. I am pretty beat.
The spell isn't ready yet.
At the conference I had, they had a breakfast at 7 o'clock this morning. And, yeah, that's Central Time, so my time, that's like 5. Or no, that's only 6, so it's not quite so bad, but it's still a lot earlier than I normally get up. Normal course of events would have me up sometime between 8 and 9. So, yeah. Being the equivalent of 6 was a little rough, and yeah, just kind of been tired all day. Doesn't help sitting through talks. There's nothing worse than being kind of tired sitting in a talk. It can become difficult to stay awake. But I managed. Had some interesting talks. A couple of security-related talks that I really liked. And got to hear from Pat Gelsinger at VMware about
I can't pass that yet.
kind of the future of cloud computing and hybrid
The
versus
spell isn't ready yet.
mixed clouds and management. Obviously pushing VMware in that context, but it's kind of cool to see what's changed there since I left. Well, I wasn't directly with their parent company. Well, I guess I was. I was in a division of their parent company
That's still recharging.
previously, so. Fortunately, though I really like VMware technology, I don't see it being useful to my company I'm with currently, but it was an interesting talk to see. But, yeah, one of the things I take away from a lot of these events where I get to network with other information security folks is there's a lot of people out there that are just in the weeds or lack experience, don't really understand their adversary. You know, one of the the key points that one of the talks was making was really just get out there and get to know some hackers and learn how they think. And can't imagine anyone working in security successfully without having that already. But that was I've found that kind of interesting. Anyways, I won't go too deep into that whole topic. It's probably pretty dry if it's not an area you're already interested in. And has nothing to do with WoW. Although,
That's still recharging. The spell
you
isn't ready yet.
could take from this that you should enable an authenticator on your account so you have MFA. But that's up to you. There's my WoW-related security suggestion for the day. Use MFA. Oh, look. Here's another angle on Karazhan. There's the back door. Been a little while. cleared it out one way than the other, so we'll do a little bit more and then hit the sack.
It's too far away. That's still
This is a
recharging.
mage.
I
Come here,
can't
mage.
pass that yet.
Take a couple fire things to the face. Ooh. Crits are good.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Let's do this. Gotta remember the pyroblast. Get that extra damage.
That's still recharging.
Die, ogre dude. Bam, he goes down. Back a ton of bricks.
I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, full resist, are you kidding me? Let's try that again.
Recharging. That spell isn't ready
There.
yet.
It's a little bit better. Embarrassed to have a full resist. Alright, so we're getting some more cloth. We'll make up some bolts here. So from 275, so it's ring cloth bags, and I have to find the recipe for that. Dope. And I need to make a bunch of rune cloth gloves. So total of 105 bolts. I need about 30. 34. Actually, I'm gonna get up to probably 40 here, will I? Yep. I'll get up to 41. Yay. Which means I'm not quite halfway there. Dope.
I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Wait, what? So, yeah, Shal just said that they were talking about that terrible pug, and one of the things apparently is that their mage like
I can't pass
refused
that
to
yet.
sheep, like even when they were like struggling with a bull, or had like ads and just, you know, not doing magey things apparently, and yeah, Shal's saying that like the water that they gave was not like, it was like level 35 water, not level 45 water. Like really? Like, wow. So again, not very magey. Which is funny, like I'm considering going out and just starting to buy like the better water just to have on hand, like to help speed things up
That spell isn't ready yet.
when I need it. 'Cause there are times like I'm pretty good with my mana management, but I could definitely like get it back a little bit quicker at times. So, you know, to hear of someone like
That's still recharging.
relying on lower grade water is pretty comical. what a terrible mage. I feel bad. This is why I try to run with these guys so they don't have to feel the pain of people who don't know how to fucking play a class. I don't know how else to put it. I mean, you could call that laziness, but I call that just not understanding like your role in the game. Each their own, I guess. I mean, takes all kinds. Jesus. Yeah, and apparently they were, I don't know that it was the mage, but someone in their group was really critical of how long the run was taking, and it's like, well, yeah, if you use crappy water, like, it's gonna take longer. So, it's funny. Yeah, glad I wasn't in it. I always feel hot when I'm in those situations because I don't want to be an asshole. Be like, dude, you suck. I can't play with you, but it can be so painful. I usually stick it out until someone else gives up. I oftentimes regret it. Yeah. But at the same time, I've had better luck with pugs than I've had poor luck. I've had more worthwhile pugs than bad ones. So, can't really complain myself, but I can sympathize because I do know what it feels like. I've absolutely been there before. Remember my pyroblast. You shall die slightly quicker. Before you even get a spell off. See how effective I am there, ogres? You guys don't even want to mess with me. You should just hand me your rune cloth and call it a day. That's ultimately what this is going to amount to for you. So, save both of us some time, right? Really? You're gonna break that quickly? At least you had some rune cloth for me. Ooh, lots of rune. You guys were good, yeah. Very friendly of you, thanks. I appreciate it. It's same as Morning Glory do, so I can just sell that sheet. Care about agility. Loves the spirit. Sell all this shit. Okay. Hey, brute. Come be brutish. As I kill you. Oh yeah, look at all those crits. Good stuff. 3 more rune cloth. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. I appreciate it. No, it was a sacrifice for it. It was not in vain. I shall utilize your cloth to great ends. My own, but still great. So, you should be very honored. You died in such a glorious cause. It's my favorite. Let's find more ogres to honor. Hey, look! You need honor, huh? Here you go. Oh, I've got a curse. I'm okay with that curse, though. I don't have a problem with it. I think it's, alright by me. It's the sort of curse I can really get behind. One that reduces my physical damage dealt. As a mage, just not all that concerned. Alright, you, Mr. Brute,
That's still recharging.
should die faster than you do. Yes, I shall fireball you. That's what I do to brutes like you, buddy. Okay. How are we looking here? Ooh, a full stack. It's a pretty good run through. Another brute. So, go this route.
Can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
You're gonna die quick. Yeah. Very quick. Let's see if we get another Pyroblast crit. That would be nice.
That's still recharging.
Nope. We can't. At least not that time. Yeah, stay frozen. Thank you. More morning glory dew. Sounds okay. Yes, I stopped by McDonald's and got dinner because I was starving when I got off the... I don't eat a lot of fast food. But, yeah, I was hungry. McDonald's is like a block away. So, I had a Big Mac.
That spell isn't ready
Wasn't
yet.
bad. I do remember Big Macs being a lot bigger when I was young, but I think that's because I was littler.
That's still recharging.
Or put more appropriately, I was smaller. My father would be... Well, no, he wouldn't be. He'd make fun of me, though. He forgot to pick me up from the airport, though, so I can make fun of him now. I think he's getting a little old and forgetful.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't pass that yet.
So yeah, this is definitely the first time he's forgotten the airport pickup. And, like, I texted him through the day, and, like, it was kind of on him. Luckily, I'm, like, Uber's pretty easy, so when he didn't show up pretty quick, I took care of it, but... Oh, did not mean to hit my, blast wave there. It's supposed to be a wand attack, but you can see that's not what happened. Okay, we'll kill one more and then...
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh. Okay. You died. Good. Didn't realize I had a crit. Maybe it was a Scorch crit. Either way, I had a burn on that dude and it worked. So one thing I did last night, I was supposed to do it Wednesday night or Thursday morning, but I ordered some new lights, so we're gonna try adjusting the light setup at some point tomorrow, probably tomorrow evening, and see if we can get it looking a little bit better. I'm not super happy with how the lights look in here, and got one that just like shines straight at me, basically, and it's not ideal. It's a little bit straining, and I think it has a weird reflection off the glasses, so hopefully I can use these new ones effectively and get a pretty good setup. That's my goal. So we'll see how that works out. Lately I've been a little torn on whether I should lead with a frost ult and slow them, or if I should lead with something like a pyroblast or a fireball on those brutes.
I can't pass that yet.
Not fireblast, a pyro. Oh, maybe I said that right. A pyroblast, fireball, and then fireblast, and then I can potentially get 2 fireblasts in a higher probability of killing them. But I do use a little more mana, so kind of torn on the two lately. Traditionally, I would frost and burn them down before they got to me. It's not really the most effective way to go all the time, I think. And oftentimes, like in this case, I don't actually get them burned down before they get to me. Warlock. I like the warlocks. They die relatively quick. Oh, I like that. No spells. Good stuff.
I need to get closer.
We're gonna frostbolt you, dude.
I can't pass that. It's still recharging. It's not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
Are you kidding me? Second time I'm gonna blast wave instead of wand like I intend. In the butt. That's what I say. Blast wave wouldn't have been terrible, but I don't think it actually hit him, which makes it kind of terrible, I guess. Or at least wasteful.
That's still recharging.
Let's go with the pyroblast opener. I've been enjoying
I
that.
can't pass that
It's
yet.
kind of a fun
That was
one.
impressive.
Ah, shit. We do a pyroblast opener here. Will it stay in
Out
range?
of range.
Come on, line of sight. Come on. No, no, no. Don't go down there. Oh,
Closer. That's still recharging.
it worked. It worked. Now die. Warlock.
It's too far away.
Okay. Now I'm in a good position to take on the Mauler. Fall, Mauler. Let's see how hard you fall.
That isn't ready yet.
I shall frostbolt you, and then scorch you to death. Very quickly, evidently. You didn't need much scorching. Alright, so what's around here? Okay, let's kill this warlock. Let's get a real pyroblast going. Let's slaughter warlock.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, that's the kind of slaughtering I'm talking about. 300 plus burn, like that. Deal with that. Right, anybody in here? Oh, come on, there you are. Knew there was somebody in here. See if we can get another big pyroblast crit. Probably not, but
That's still recharging.
well, we did get a stun in. Worked. Keep him from casting. Let's moment refresh ourselves. Farming some cloth, so gotten 35 since I made up those last bolts. This hasn't been bad. Kind of chunky, but it's been working out. Let's see what we get from this. Come on, pyroblast. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Those big crits are fun. See if we can get another one since we've got an extra 30% crit chance. Nope. Now we've got a 50%, 60%.
That's still recharging. I can't use that.
Wait. Do not polymorph. Damn it. I think I moved a little bit prematurely on that last one. I'm assuming that's where the polymorph went.
That's still recharging.
Die. I don't care about your curse, you bastard. You need to die anyways. Okay. Int scrolls could get less. Sell that. Keep that. That into bolts. So wait, where are we at here? So that's 45. Almost to 50. Need 55 to be halfway there. Okay, Brute, you gotta die. It's all for your cloth. It's nothing personal. I just need that sweet, sweet cloth. You're gonna live through all that? Really? Oh, no cloth. You could have told me that. I would have let you live. I'm just kidding. I need another one to spawn.
I can't pass that yet.
So, there was no way you were living through that, but... I'd like you to think that I would let you, so that... You, well, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really help me that much, so... You might as well just wait till you die. But I will get that cloth. Promise you that. Make a wand, dude. Ooh, you had some cloth. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, so this is root. Oh, I need buffs again. Really? Has it been a whole nother 30 minutes? Damn. Probably gonna have to head pretty soon, because that means it's 1 a.m. here. Let's do one more pass through here and then out. Do like that I got another major mana potion. I don't use them all that often. I do, they're rather convenient. God, that's so bad. Such a waste. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna open with a Pyroblast on this one. Hopefully get a crit. Let's see. Nope. 967. Not bad, but not a crit. Did keep him from casting though, that's pretty cool. That looks, oh, that is a myth. Huh. Who'd have thunk it? There's your little orb. That's how I know you're a mage. No luck on that one. Huh? No, he'll get one shot off. I guess I'll give him that. Since technically I could stop it if I really wanted to. Oh, that didn't work though. That was very poorly timed, so maybe I couldn't. Maybe I only think I could have. More Morning Glory do. Seems like that would be an opiate, right? No, Morning Glory wouldn't. I don't know what I'm thinking. I think there's some sort of psychoactive effect to drinking, eating lots of Morning Glory. Anyways, I wonder if that's what's up with my my dew here. Let's say it's intoxicating. For now. Okay, Warlock, you die. Let's see a Pyroblast crit.
That's still recharging.
Nope, not even close. You're gonna get 2 shots off on me? Little bitch. Okay. Now you can die. Very slowly. Ah, there we go. Yeah, quick death. I don't like to prolong it for you guys. I just get it out of the way for you. Kill you, your family members, and then be on my way. Alright, brute. Let's see how brutish you really are. I think I'm more brutish. Let's see. I don't know, you're pretty brutish, but I did kill you, so seems like that one goes to me. Haven't had much in the way of results since decided this was my last run through. Maybe I should have just called it, but oh well. Find out. These last like 5 or 6. Could drop like a whole stack. Never know. There's a mauler. Should pay attention to what I'm shooting at, huh? Go burn. He didn't have shit for me, but burn was still cool. Let's see what we get. Can we stun you? Oh yeah. Let's see, can I just burn you? Oh yeah. Just scorch the shit out of you, dude. It's probably embarrassing. This one's not going to cooperate quite as much. You die. Oh, a piece of rune cloth. I'm good with that. Need to get closer? What's wrong with you, mage? Really? Come on, mage. Kick that ogre's ass. Deadwind brute. He's so brutish, as he proved earlier. But I am the ultimate brute. Also sleep deprived, so forgive me for being so brutish. Very disappointed in my Winter Saber rep. You need to die. You're annoying. You, on the other hand, also need to die. You're not annoying, but you have a cloth I need. Ah, and you stun very easily, so let's see what we can get going here. Oh, you almost died. 2 wand hits. Almost more trouble than you're worth, but you did have my cloth, so happy to do it. Happy to be your slaughtering companion for the day. Perhaps I'm more of an enabler or an instigator. But still, appreciate the cloth. Alright. So that was my last pass, I think. And I'll finish it out on a round number, so. Make 11. 52? Oh, excuse me. I still won't be halfway, but. Oh well. I guess. I could go double check the auction house. See if there's any cheap rune cloth. I don't really expect there to be, but. Rune cloth. Ugh. 10 for. It seems like it's gonna be more than I want to spend. Here we go. Gold 30, 33, gold 20, So that's 50, so that's 2.5. Is that really what people are selling? Wow. Yeah, not gonna spend that. I'll go buy it myself. Okay. Let's go make my bolts. And, repair as well.
I have the finest wires in the land.
Oh, buy a shop here, buddy. I like those
Keep your
finest
feet on the
wares.
ground.
They're firmly planted on wood. Okay, let's make my rune cloth bolts, then we'll head out. $52. That's what I expected.
Here there.
Right.
Very good.
Okay, all. Sorry for the short stream, but I'm beat, so I'm gonna log out here. Find somebody to raid here. Let's see, a couple of choices. Yeah, this guy's running something. Like Scarlet Monastery? Huh. Yeah, I don't know how interesting that's gonna see what dude here's doing. Mines? Huh. Or, don't seem to be doing much exciting here. I'm gonna look at what Swift is doing. Earlier he was... Well, here's some PvP. I'll leave that. So I'm gonna send you to Swifty. Usually try to pick, like slightly smaller scale folks to raid, but yeah, we're gonna do this one. So have a good evening, guys. I'll be back on tomorrow.